strong today.
Can you just smell it on yourself?
Oh.
Well, and now here's the most fucked up part.
Tell me.
You're trapped with that gas station now.
Dude, forever.
You're trapped with that gas station
Forever. Well, and there was a guy in front of me that he was...
As long as you're at Rivulet.
Thank you. Yeah, no, not the Rivulet.
I saw it the other day.
It's got an oomph to it.
It's got some oomph to it!
Folks! Oh my goodness!
Ooh!
So good to see
We've
you.
been sweating out here. He looks like...
this is dried sweat, for sure.
Is that dried sweat for sure?
I was hard hat touring today, and it is a
good.
hot video.
It looks good.
I gotta sweat more often.
You didn't do your wet hair thing this time?
I mean, in the morning, I just did my normal thing.
You did your normal thing.
My normal thing, yeah.
Not that he sets up his hair for the brew.
Sometimes I set up my hair for the brew. I like to look good for you guys. This is the brew, by the way. We are Brotherwife. I'm Jet. This is Tyler. We are a band that is also a game show.
It happens to be a motherfucking podcast, and I dropped an F-bomb too early in the show
That's,
again.
what are you going to do?
It was at least...
It is,
how far? It was
1
a minute and a half.
Okay,
90
that's
seconds.
90 seconds
in.
There probably is some sort of like YouTube algorithmic 90 second...
How long do they really listen
something.
for?
How long?
I don't know.
Happens to be a podcast, much like TT just said, and also this is the juice that is coming into your... This is your mouth. Yeah, this is the juice coming into your mouth. We're trying to bring a little bit of our life into your world. Our juice in your mouth. Folks, it has been a week.
It's been a week.
We don't have our typical camera setup.
This is the point where I know. This is almost untenable.
I'm bicycle kicking.
This is almost untenable.
I warned you. We have a little podium that is a podium for a piano, and God help you, the little things in life.
I mean,
we don't have our normal stand for the mic, so we had to make do, but we don't have our podium. You perilous boy. You need to stop playing games. He's got his feet on the podium.
I wish you could know how
okay,
how fucked up
here's the first thing about... Here's how fucked up.
I'm going to
take it off.
I'm taking it off.
Because, number one, you put your feet on the podium, and that's fucked. But number two, if you put your feet on the podium, I can't put my feet on the podium. This is a Rose Jack Titanic situation.
This is a Schrodinger's
and you just allow yourself to be
a Henninger's
Rose?
Henninger's stool situation. Henninger's stool situation.
That sounds like a bad drink at a bad bar.
Do you know about Schrodinger's cat?
Schrodinger's cat... I don't. That's like Pavlov's dog, right? But Schrodinger's cat, I'm sure once you refresh me, I'll be there. So
Schrodinger's cat, I don't know when you said it's like Pavlov's dog, I'm not sure what you meant by it, because you could be in like some sense right, but in another sense you're very
well, like Pavlov and the dog and the bell and the
training classical conditioning.
Classical conditioning,
so
exactly.
Schrodinger, I wanted to come up with something off the cuff and fuck you up, but I just couldn't. Schrodinger's cat it had to do with different kinds of peanut butter. He had different kinds of peanut butter, and what he found out was that almond butter is the highest propensity to have a cat lick your genitals. It's about
really?
89%
more than cashew butter.
More than cashew butter.
Because cashew, it kind of smells a little fishy, does it not?
I feel like there's
something about cashew is a little fishy.
Cashew smell that cashew butter smells a little fishy.
Not cashew butter per se, but like if you open a jar of cashews more often than once,
it smelled weird.
Like fish, folks. Comment below if there's ever been like a fish cashew connection.
And on that note, I have got something that's so in that vein. We just don't even.
Don't look.
Oh, 2 viewers. 2 viewers.
Oh, welcome 2 viewers. We were just talking about if cashew ever smells like fish.
Okay, he smelled twice. Cashew smells like fish. So
fucking like
deal.
10 times actually.
Here's the deal. I had a pack and play.
Okay.
I had a pack and play. Let me go back in time a little bit. 2 years.
Go back and play.
I'm gonna go back and play.
Let's do it, baby.
So 3 years ago, I got COVID. And something really weird happened to me. Now we're going to jump forward in time. I've got this pack and play. This pack and play, it sits in our back room over here. It smells like mole. Okay, folks? It smells like mole the spice. Now, some of you think, oh, that's great. I love mole. Mm-hmm. For me...
You don't love it in a pack and play environment?
I don't love it in a pack and play environment. And here's the biggest reason why. When I got COVID 3 years ago, all I could taste, all I could smell... For God's sakes, all I could think about, all I could see was fucking mole spice.
Wait, your smell became
default? I go out into
mole?
the woods, I go onto the top of a mountain, and I take a deep breath of fresh air, and all I smell is fucking Mexican mole spice.
That was your default?
It was hell.
Wow.
It was hell.
So whenever you eat mole, I
can't! I will not eat mole.
You won't.
I will not eat mole. I will not eat mole. I will probably never eat mole again.
This is the worst edition of green eggs and ham ever.
I cannot eat mole. I will not eat. This is the worst.
I will not say ole.
Anyways, this pack and play smells like mole. Allison's like, it doesn't smell like anything. I threw it away. I threw it in the fucking.
Really?
I wasn't gonna give it to Goodwill. I threw it in the fucking.
You were like,
garbage.
nobody deserves this fate.
Nobody deserves this.
Nobody
fate.
deserves to smell mole like I smell mole.
So, 2 days ago, I'm working at PBV, a job that we do, and I open a brand spanking new pack and play. Oh. And you want to know? It smells like fucking mole.
That's just what they smell like. The kids, listen. The kids love
What
mole.
Are they doing?
The little
to
kids
the
love
pack
mole.
And look it up
mole
online.
has antioxidant properties.
It does have antioxidant properties. Here's the thing. I think it's a byproduct of the fucking plastic, though. I don't think it's actually. I don't know what. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know what.
Wait. You looked up playpen smells like mole?
I looked up playpen smells like mole. Then I looked up playpen smells weird, and people are popping off about this.
About it smelling like mole?
Not about
Not
mole,
mole.
but some people said spicy. Some people said spicy, okay? A lot of people said plastic, but there was a pretty good, about 30% of the people out there. And there were a lot of complaints about pack and play smell. Yeah. About 30% of them said spicy.
I'd love to smell this. What's PBV? Why is there a pack and play at PBV?
Pleasant Beach Village. It's a hotel.
Well, yeah. Oh, for the kids.
For the kids. People do bring children to hotels.
They do. I remember that. When you have a kid,
you have to bring him to everywhere you go.
You kind of have to. That's kind of it. Like lock and
you.
key. Yeah. It's very strange, right?
Just shout out to who's your girl?
Roxana?
No, your other girl.
Cyndi Lauper?
Your third girl. I can't believe I can't remember your name right now.
Danielle? Melissa?
No, you ran meetings with her at the Escala. Your main gal.
My girl? At Escala?
Yeah.
Nora?
No. She called me chicken arms.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that I worked with. Tina!
Shout out to Tina.
Tina, no.
I'm going to last another 5 minutes.
Tina isn't my girl. She's my spirit animal.
She's
she's much more.
Okay.
But, wait, what did you say though?
Oh, I just said, heads up, Tina, I'm taking this shirt off in 5 minutes. It's fucking hot in here.
Okay, she literally texted me the other day and said, thank you to Tyler for, like, putting the shirt on the entire brew. We have Tina, who's one of our biggest followers.
And she commented on the video too and said, "Thanks for having a shirt."
She said, she doubled down. She told me, okay, that's funny. So the thing is, Tyler's got pathetic little nipples as far as Tina's concerned. Not yet.
Okay,
not yet.
I didn't pull them out yet.
Not yet. We gotta give some anticipation for the folks here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pathetic little nipples to come, folks. All right, one of the things that we do on the brew here is we read horrific news.
Love it. It fuels us. It makes most people feel bad. It makes us feel good.
Well, here's the thing. In a world full of racial division, of gender division, right? Of television, of wealth disparities, of all these things.
Derision.
You know, we literally have come to the conclusion, folks, that the safest way to not get canceled and the safest way to just be really giving the people what they want and not upsetting too many folks is violent news.
Violent news. You sick fucks love it. We don't know why. Everybody,
you have for 60 years, BTW.
Yeah. I mean, it is a cultural. I mean, maybe that's not even true. Maybe you have since Monkey woke up.
Right. Well, we love violence.
We love violence.
We love it. How could you not? I want to choke you right now.
Have you ever stopped on the road and looked at roadkill really close up?
Oh my god. Alien brains or alien worms or
yeah. I think maybe that one is actually a little weird. Is that a little weird?
I don't know. Tyler and I had this thing, alien brains. I don't know. He fucking sent me a picture of it was like roadkill, but there had just been rain.
It was like
so the intestines were very emboldened.
It was
very
sacred roadkill.
It was waxed roadkill or some shit. It was fucking
something
insane.
You would see in a museum. It was really, honestly, it was horrifically beautiful.
Yeah. Right. And then shortly after, I sent him a picture I saw online, which was a car crash, and then someone's brain. Sitting. But I don't know if that's true. I don't know if your brain. Dude, did you I saw this from another podcast, but did you hear about this fucking whale that just exploded? Somebody captured a whale just floating, dead whale, and then it just gaseously exploded. Is that insane? Is that right? Well, yeah. Yeah.
Also,
totally.
I mean, for our local folks, for our good local folks in Kitsap County, we got to cover the shooting that happened in Gorst.
Was there a shooting in Gorst?
Yeah, there was a road rage shooting in Gorst.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
what?
Road rage shooting. In
I
Gorst.
get it. Gorst is a rough turn.
Gorst is a rough turn. If you're gonna have road rage, it's gonna be.
Be in Gorst. Yeah. Gorst is. Here's my thing.
Why did they take out the process? Why did they take out
the Toys Topless?
The Toys Topless. That's the one. That was the one.
Because the world's not jest.
Because the world is not just.
Sorry, the world is jest. It's not just.
Yes, it's not just.
Absolutely, and you must adjust to the jest that is not just.
In Gorst.
In Gorst, in particular, victim of Gorst road rage shooting dies.
We have an update tonight on a road rage shooting that shut down traffic in Gorst on Monday during the evening commute.
For a while.
The 68-year-old man who was shot has died. Now the man accused of pulling the trigger, Mark Smith, faces a murder charge.
Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling went to the victim's home, and Jen, you spoke with the family about what happened. What did they share with you?
I did. They say it's a horrible time right now and are asking for privacy.
No
I
fucking
also
way.
spoke to neighbors who say they're shocked by what happened.
Interesting.
And they're happy
Oh,
the
it's
man
horrible
who's
when they're
accused
shocked.
in the crime is facing justice.
Come on, give us something good to
is
eat.
the person, that I'm thinking it is. Very shocking.
Patrick Weems lived in what this
Why is it
man
shocking if it
describes
is the
as a
person
friendly
you think it
community
is?
and University
Oh, that's a good
place.
point.
Yeah.
Well,
A close-knit.
I'm guessing.
Like he actually did it.
the
He actually
news-
fucking did it.
If it's the person that I would guess it is, I am so surprised.
Is it the person who said they were going to?
Neighbors call it a sad situation.
People are so
Is this?
quick
Are
to-
we gonna get? This might get us. This
No,
is,
I don't think so.
You don't think
are,
so?
are we on YouTube right now?
Nothing is worth
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Fuck.
at life
What?
at all.
I thought we were on
The
Fox.
26-year-old accused of shooting
Oh,
Weems
oh,
in
Oh,
March.
it is
no.
a Fox video.
It is a Fox video. No,
Well-
I was just saying, is this gonna get us canceled? Because we. Nah, it's not gonna get.
Oh.
The Washington
Oh.
State Patrol
I don't know.
reports that
Folks, we don't even know any.
Troopers said
A
the
third
men
one.
would
A
turn
third.
on
Are you?
SR-16 and pull onto
Okay.
a shoulder area
Are you
near
getting
the
sick,
Kitsap
Bubby?
Auto
Because your
outlet.
voice sounds a little
Witnesses reported
hoarse,
seeing
and
Weems
you're
get out
dropping
of his
triple
car with a
sneeze.
bat. There was a fight, and that's
Are
He's
you-
like that all the time.
I don't think I.
So, folks,
I
we
don't
had
think
we
I-
had a shooting in Gorst. That's a real bummer.
God
Shut down the
damn.
road for like many hours. Like you could not get. You had to drive around.
And the thing is,
Canal Bridge and
Gorst
go around.
is already a
It's the
burden.
It's the hallway. It's
the hallway
it's
of
the corridor,
Kitsap.
the main corridor. Out
Here's
of
the
Kitsap.
thing: build a mother flippin' bridge right there. Make Gorst optional. This is my new Kitsap manifesto.
Gorst optional.
Make
Then it might have a
Gorst
chance to get
optional.
nice. Then it might have a chance to get nice.
Gorst? No. Gorst is a hellscape that you should avoid at all costs. Get the fuck out of there. Take a bridge for $1. $1 bridge. There's gonna be a pay. You gotta pay to take the
Give
bridge.
me a $3 bridge.
No one's gonna want to take a $3 bridge.
I would take a $3 bridge.
Really?
Yeah. I don't commute though. If
Yeah.
I was commuting 5
I
days a
mean,
week.
I've
Is
said
there
it.
such a thing as a $1 bridge? That seems like a pipe dream.
Is that wild?
In this economy?
It's just such a small bridge. Maybe $1.50.
I mean, it's a small bridge.
I guess
but
$2.
it's
$2 bridge.
$2 bridge.
Maybe $2 bridge.
It's
one,
a small bridge,
$2
but it's
bridge
not that
one
small.
way, or yeah, that's a good point. It really is
not
not
that
that small.
small.
That's a very good point.
It's small, but I would say it's a medium-sized bridge.
Man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read
$2
this.
bridge. We're gonna go back to
Driver arrested in fatal hit and run near National Mall. So this is kind of
Is
funny.
that in DC? Is National Mall in DC?
Okay, so
Of
it
course
is.
it's in DC.
It is, but I was thinking, is it the Mall of America? Or and then I had to actually Google. I didn't know it was called the National Mall. I have never heard that.
I mean, if it's anything national and
You
it's
think?
U.S., it's just good for me. I just jump DC. Also,
Hey,
just so
you're
you
a
guys
wise
know,
man.
40% of the crime that happens in the United States happens in Washington D.C.
It's
not just the
actually
capital
wild
of-
how motherfucking just chaotic.
It's
DC is.
phenomenal. They're like,
It's
you know
funny.
what?
It's like the hub of all of our governance.
Yeah, both as above, so below. As above, so below. The crime lords live there.
Sorry,
the
what were you gonna
president
say?
lives there.
Oh, cool shirt.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
When did you get this?
Allison got it for me at Goodwill. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm literally gonna start getting like Coors Light and Diet Coke accoutrements.
Oh my god, you're officially entering a new phase
Yeah,
of
I'm entering a new phase
of guydom, of
Yeah.
being a guy.
Yeah, I'm just, it's guys, I
Coors Light, that's
they got me.
God damn.
They got me. And you want to know the craziest part? The other night, without knowing this shirt was a thing yet,
Yeah.
I bought a Bud Light and a Michelob Ultra.
Wait,
And I
first of
normally
all,
drink Coors Light.
it's Michelob, but second of all, wait, that's really fucking insane.
It's really fucking insane.
Who? This is so specific.
Somebody made me a shirt.
And the other thing is, most people are I don't know about Michelob. I don't know what their situation is, but most people are kind of like, I drink Coors, I drink Bud.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see these two commingle a lot.
No.
And this one's a total goddamn wild
This
card.
is just. I drink light beer.
Yeah.
And this
sure
is,
is.
I
Michelob,
mean, I drink
yeah.
a lot of Coors Light, but really, I just like light beer.
This is the gang. Gang.
Gang. The
Oh
only
my
thing I would
goodness.
love to see, would make me feel happy if there's a little PBR sticking out the back. But
Yeah.
it's not a light beer.
Right.
It's not a light beer.
Yeah.
But for me, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have a PBR.
You could make one PBR, Rainier, and then like Rolling Rock. You know?
Mickey's.
Mickey's.
Mickey's,
I don't know
shout
much
out to
about
Dane
Mickey's.
White,
who's
been dead for a long time now.
Oh, okay.
We used to drink Mickey's together.
Yo,
We drank a lot of Mickey's together.
You love what you
fucking
love.
miss that guy.
Yeah.
We used to do a lot of Adderall and then write music together for like 8 hours.
Dane was a very unique guy. I remember he lived in the Wolves Den No Mercy.
He lived in the world. You know what I loved about him most? He knew how to fuck with people. So well.
Okay, thank you for bringing that up because I have two particular stories about Dane fucking with me.
Bust him out.
Okay, one time I was at the Silverdale Ross, and I went out, and then I came back in. Mind you, Dane and I worked at the same McDonald's. So I moved into Andrew's parents' trailer called the Wolves Den No Mercy, as some of you folks might know.
Shark Shack.
Then, about 3-4 months in, I moved into the house. Dane moved into the Wolves Den No Mercy. He was Andrew's brother's friend, Alex. Shout out Alex. Shout out Amy. Shout out Baby. And then also, Dane and I worked at McDonald's together. So Dane and I had this weird connection. That I kind of forget about sometimes. But anyway, one time I was in the Ross, went into the Ross, came out, and my paycheck stub from McDonald's was like wedged into my window, and there was some like ominous note like, "We got your pay stub," or what? We know who you are, or something like that. I was just so dumbfounded, and I was honestly like a little bit like my heart was racing. I was like, "What the fuck? Am I like being punked?" And then I was being punked.
You were being punked?
I was being punked because Dane was like around the corner. He was like behind my car or something. He was like, "Ha, hey, how's it going, Jeff?" Like, I don't know. I can't even do a Dane impression. It was because even the approach was like so nonchalant. Like I don't know.
Like nothing was ever a big deal ever. Like he could have witnessed like 6 people on a crosswalk get hit by like a double-decker bus.
Yeah.
And he would have been like,
yeah.
Okay.
But even less than that.
Yeah.
There would have been no head movement. He would have been almost like agreeable about it.
Yeah. My favorite thing was getting drunk with him because when he was drunk, he had no limits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would do
same
despicable...
as you.
Same as me. That's why we loved getting drunk together. He would do despicable things to people for no reason and just incite, like, actual violence.
Wait, really?
Yeah. But he would never, like, punch somebody or anything or push someone. He would just push the envelope, like, to an acceptable point, way past the acceptable point, and then into, like, the borderline atrociously insane point. And then it kind of circles back at a certain point. There's like a window where you're like, no, Dane, stop. And then there's a point where you're just kind of laughing on a bar stool while he like literally has like 8 large hillbillies surrounding him.
Sure.
There was a lot of situations where it was like we had to leave or get assaulted.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun.
You know,
It was
you
also
like
not
you
fun.
like that.
I like that.
You like
I
that. All right. R.I.P. Dane. Much love. A driver's been arrested in a hit-and-run crash near the National Mall in Washington, D.C. that killed a pedestrian this month. U.S. Park Police said Thursday. Benjamin Robertson, 33 of Washington, was arrested Thursday on a charge of second-degree murder, the agency said in a statement.
U.S. Park Police? That must be a place.
U.S. Park Police said.
Or
the U.S. Park?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is U.S. Park like a village, a city? What would you call? What's inside of a city? What's in a city that's not the city? That's a town, place in the city. Like what's
an area, a neighborhood?
A neighborhood. Is it? Or is there a U.S. Park Police department?
You know, that's an interesting quandary. What if I got more than 10 seconds into the goddamn news article? Before you derail it.
You know what?
What a novel idea.
This could have been fun. What do they have? Do they use fucking segways?
Jesus
I could back down, but I'm not going to. What do they have? Segways? Do they use squirt guns? It's the fucking Park Police.
Oh, right, sure. Like they're you're like, don't join in now.
Don't fucking join in. You stay in.
They have super soakers.
They got super. What do they got? Super soakers. Super soakers full of mayonnaise.
Jesus Christ. Jesus! Benjamin Robertson, 33 of Washington, I already said that. The crash happened July 12th after Secret Service agents who were in uniform tried to stop a Honda Accord at the intersection of 17th Street Northwest and Constitution Avenue.
And you don't see that anywhere else other than Washington, D.C.? Like, you don't see, like, there was a hit and run in Seattle and Secret Service agents tried to stop, you know?
Right,
like,
yeah.
There's just a lot more Secret Service agents in Washington, D.C.
The driver of the Accord fled and struck a 75-year-old man from Philadelphia who died later, officials said. The intersection is adjacent to the National Mall. Agents tried to stop the car for expired registration around 1:30 p.m. The driver indicated he would stop, but then fled south on 17th Street Northwest, ran a red light, and hit several people in a crosswalk, the Secret Service said.
So whose fault is this? Is this his fault or is it the cops' fault?
I mean, they were a little aggressive. Bing Wong was killed.
Okay.
Park police said a 13-year-old girl was injured and was treated on the scene for minor abrasions and released, the agency said. Wong, I would have thought they would catch her and put her into the underground DC section.
Sure.
Wong had 3 children and 6 grandchildren. Damn, that Grandpa Wong just got done.
That's a sad day.
That's
9. That's 9.
That's
morning,
9.
That's 9 morning people.
Yeah.
Also, we just have to address really quick. His name is Bing Wong, so he's Asian.
Of course. I would hope. I would fucking hope so.
If he's not Asian, then somebody got really creative. Being Asian,
as an Asian person,
if a, and I don't want to say severely Asian person because that sounds like
that's okay.
That's
you
okay
can say that.
So if a severely Asian, if a very Asian person,
someone with deep Asian roots
said being wrong, it's very likely they would say Bing Wong. Okay. So,
like if they were like, I don't like a Bing Wong.
I don't like a Bing Wong.
Oh, that's pretty. That's
his name.
I won't. This isn't the proudest handshake, but that's pretty clever.
Thank you.
That's pretty clever.
Thank you. His name was essentially the slang version of being wrong in English for an Asian.
Yes. Wow, that's
a bummer. 75, 9 kids. 9 byproducts.
9 byproducts. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 more news stories.
That's a pretty good one.
You want to go here? Should we go?
Yeah.
Okay. Trader Joe's issues 3rd product recall in a week. Says falafel may contain rocks.
That's fucking great.
The recall comes on the heels of the grocery chain's broccoli cheddar soup, potentially containing insects, that's extra protein, and 2 cookie products also potentially containing.
See, here's the thing. You can do insects.
Insects?
Nobody's really going to notice.
That's,
So
you don't even need to say that.
Inspection.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing visual inspections on their hand snacks.
Yeah.
Okay? But when it has rocks.
Yeah.
That's
a lot.
That's a lot.
Well, because insects, literally, you're like no harm, no foul. Almost.
Literally, exactly. No harm, no foul.
Rocks, you're gonna know. You are gonna have a life-altering situation right there when you bite full force on a rock.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. I've done that. I've bitten full force on a rock before.
Have you?
Yeah. There was a rock
that's like a punishment. Some places.
Really?
Biting on rocks. Yeah.
Wait. Really?
Yes, that is a punishment.
That's a real punishment.
I read a book about like I want to say Mujahideen over in the Middle East.
Who's Mujahideen?
They were.
Is that a people?
It's kind of like the Taliban, I believe, or maybe they're people fighting the oppressor. There was a lot of chaos and unrest going on over there.
For all this shit right now.
I'm sorry, but it was in a book. I can't remember what the book was, but there was this guy that had like 2 wives, and one of the wives he made chew rocks as a punishment.
See, I feel like that's a tricky one because if somebody made me chew rocks, I would. Hola! If somebody made me chew rocks, I would just put the rock in between my teeth.
And be like, oh God! Oh my God!
Oh,
it hurts so much.
Like so.
There's gonna be. You're gonna have teeth fragments. You're gonna have blood.
Yeah.
There's gonna be an unmistakable.
You gotta uppercut them when they're chewing on the rocks.
Absolutely.
Because then you know.
Right.
Then you know.
Yeah. So, folks, if you are making somebody chew rocks, just
uppercut them. Give them an uppercut.
Be safe.
Because otherwise they're gonna fake it till.
Don't take a half measure.
Fake it until they make it. Fake
yes.
it until they.
I have nothing. I wish I did though.
Snake it.
Oh, okay, sure.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, snake it. They're being a snake. They're being a sneaky little snake. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, and that is sly.
There it is.
That is savvy,
sly.
not slimy.
For the 3rd time in a week, a product at Trader Joe's is being recalled. This time it's the fully cooked falafel because it may contain rocks. Last Friday, the popular grocery store chain announced it was recalling 2 cookie products after it discovered they might also contain rocks. And on Thursday, it said unexpected broccoli cheddar soup. That's literally the name. Unexpected broccoli cheddar soup is being recalled in 7 states because the product may contain insects. The obvious joke being unexpected index.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, that's so funny. Unexpected insect broccoli soup.
Yeah. That has to be right. Like it's right there.
How did that happen?
Right.
But
why is it called unexpected? Why are they being so cute with the broccoli soup?
It's the bugs.
Unexpected. They were like, here, as kind of like a CYA, cover your ass. Just start putting like vague liability words. Unexpected.
Unprecedented.
Unprecedented. Presumptuous. Ambivalent.
Yeah. Dangerous. If you
put
dangerous before everything.
You are actually legally 100% found.
They put firecrackers in the soup. It was called dangerous soup. They put firecrackers in the soup. It's called dangerous soup.
You have the onus of responsibility to make a choice if you want the dangerous version or the safe version. It's
the safe version costs $3 more.
Of course. It takes a lot of quality control. It takes a lot of bandwidth. If you want safety, folks, you have to pay a premium.
See, and here's something with Trader Joe's. This is the hard part, and we see a lot of grocery stores doing this. Like, do you remember before grocery stores had their own brands? Do you remember when grocery stores just stopped?
That's such the game now.
It's the game.
Trader Joe's is like 100% genius for doing this.
And did they start it? I feel like maybe they did.
They're definitely revolutionary. They're definitely revolutionary.
I love their food. I love their products, but
this is a bummer.
But they are fucked because they're not just like most places are like great value, right? Like Walmart's not like Walmart brand green beans.
Right.
Now the Walmart, the great value green beans, they are fucked. It's literally like they're made of rope.
Really?
Like I would rather eat heavily salted rope with olive oil than eat Walmart green beans.
Right. Okay.
That's how bad it is.
We should do a comparison.
We should. And you'll see how many fucking 4-inch strands of rope I pull out of my fucking Walmart green beans. It's awful.
Are they frozen green beans or what's the deal?
Canned.
Canned?
Just canned.
Don't eat canned green beans.
You have trauma around canned.
I really, really do.
I love canned green beans.
Eat a real vegetable.
No.
Nice.
But Trader Joe's. Show it. Can you show me?
No, it really is.
It's literally everything in their store is just called Trader Joe's blank.
That's a really good point.
So it's like they can't be like, oh, somebody fucked up here.
Right? Yeah. They can't be like, talk to Kellogg's.
Joe, who is the trader, fucked up. Okay.
Oh my God,
Joe, whose occupation is trader, he fucked up. It's on the box.
I don't know though. I mean, this is like it's such a fucking hellscape out there in the grocers arena. Sure. Who's going to stop going to Trader Joe's because people are going to chew a little bit slower. People are going to eat a little bit more cautiously, but nobody's going to stop going to Trader Joe's.
Like a stock meeting where they're like not what is it something
like a board meeting.
Shareholders meeting where they're like, son of a bitch. People are getting full and realizing it because they're chewing slower because of the rocks. Like we're literally selling like 30% less food because of this rock incident.
Right.
But luckily, it's affected the entire market. So we're gonna shrink packaging by 30%. And
shrinkflation, baby. Always a will, always a way, always a bottom line to be increased for the shareholders that we.
And sometimes a rock in your fucking falafel.
Yeah, sometimes. Hey,
you heard it here
that's kind of like that seems like an idiom. Don't let one rock in your falafel allow you.
Fuck! I was just spit beer.
Oh my God!
That would be a really good ad right now for them. Should we make an ad for Trader Joe's?
We should.
Let's
do it, folks. I mean, should we do that?
We should literally do that.
If you purchased or received any donations of fully cooked falafel, please do not eat them. We urge you to discard the product or return it to any Trader Joe's for a full refund, the announcement said. Here's the grift. Go to a place and start, homeless people, listen up, start collecting Trader Joe's falafel, bringing them for the refund.
Oh.
The time is now. The recall of broccoli cheddar soup affects the 20-ounce product in Florida, Illinois, California, Texas, Washington, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut, the FDA said, thank you, FDA.
There are 10,889 affected cases in all the FDA said. So does that mean 10,889 like containers of falafel? And at that point, how the fuck did they come up with that number? Were they like, oh god, when we put Reggie on the line,
right?
He has like he has pica. Do you guys know what pica is? Pica is literally like a psychological disorder.
You've talked about it once before.
I have, yeah.
Oh, have you? Okay.
It's like, we put Reggie with pica. We put him on the line. He was on the line for about 3 weeks. Let's count how many cases. Okay, 10,888. It was Reggie. Reggie put the rocks in the falafels.
In a statement Friday, Trader Joe's said it's proactive in letting customers know about the potential problems with its products. We will never leave to chance the safety of products we offer. We err on the side of caution and are proactive in addressing issues. We take action quickly, aggressively, investigating potential problems and removing product from sale if there's any doubt about its safety or quality, the statement said. We don't wait for regulatory agencies to tell us what to do.
Third in 1 week.
We share news through in-store signs, on our website, and through email alerts as soon as we need to let our customers know that there might be a concern with one of our products.
3 in 1 week, guys.
We take these matters seriously, personally even.
3 in 1 week.
As our families eat and drink TJ products too.
Oh, they call it TJs.
Because they're like, remember, we're TJs. You love us.
We're TJs.
You abbreviate us.
TJ Maxx. Wow, that's weird.
They're definitely the bigger TJs.
The thing is, they are the bigger TJs, but they did it three times in 1 week.
But they're not as big as Tijuana. Shout out to all the brew listeners in Tijuana.
Shout out to
We love you, TJ.
What's up?
All
Stephanie
the millions.
Pierce. Hey, I love you, cousin.
Is that who Stephanie Pierce is?
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie Pierce, what up? You are like an awesome liker,
New York,
supporter,
baby. New York,
like good vibes person, and I never knew who you were.
New York.
What's
the rest of that song?
Mine, I like let's hear it for New York.
That's what it is. That's what I'm saying.
I'm the dynamite maiden. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
that's a really good song. Shout out to Stephanie Pierce's cousin.
Shout out to Jay-Z and Rihanna.
Shout out to Jay-Z and Rihanna.
Or wait. Wait. Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Sorry about
that. The last 2 paragraphs of that I just want to address really quick. It's like, but you did it 3 times in 1 week, though. Right. Like when I'm dealing with an employee, the first time is fine.
Yeah.
The first time it's kosher. You had a bad week.
Here's what's going on. Okay, well, go ahead.
When I deal with it a second time, if it's in 1 week, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is like a serious problem. Like, you really got to get a hold on this. Like, this is a problem. This is a problem.
Sure.
Third time in 1 week, it's like,
Yeah.
No. I'm so sorry. Now, they have a million different departments. I wonder to myself, do they have... It's true you do currently live in Georgia, and I'm so sorry that I said that. You wanna... No. Give me a good time.
You get a good time?
Give me a good time. Ugh. Yeah, there we go.
I was light on him, folks.
He was pretty light.
I was light on him.
But they have. Do they have a falafel department? You know, like
right.
do they have?
I'm guessing it's like one of their like. I mean, I think it's the same like ingredient. Do they put in the soup? Do they put in the falafel?
Oh,
it's like some sort of like binder or some shit that has rock.
Their flour from a place that has rock in it.
Here's what I think is happening. I think it's just really unfortunate timing.
I think so.
I think the rocks is a holistic systemic issue that they need to get there.
Insects.
There's maybe 2 products that are fucked.
The insects are literally fine.
The insects, unfortunate timing, because that can happen to anyone, anytime, anywhere. There's bugs fucking everywhere. I'm so sorry.
There's bugs everywhere. Except the fucking bugs. Wait, what is it? You will eat the bugs
and you will be happy.
You will own nothing and you will be happy.
The problem is TJ's much again. TJ's is ahead of their time. Mm-hmm. This is going to be completely complacent in 2035.
Absolutely,
we're going to be happy for the bugs. We're going to be like, thank you, TJ's. It's going to be like when there's extra crunch berries. That's literally what's the equivalent. And then rocks and food. You just have rocks and food now. That happens.
Most people already own
supply chains, degradation of accountability.
It's like, oh, you bought a house for $40,000, a house that's worth $700,000.
Sure.
You didn't buy a house.
Sure.
Sorry. You bought a giant debt contract. Uh-oh.
I don't even know what to
guys like
say
his
to
face?
that. I don't even know what to say to that.
He fucking hates it. When he does that voice, do you guys know he's really irritated?
I'm not that
and he wants
irritated.
to punch me. He's a little irritated.
I'm not. I did want to strike you physically.
Okay.
But I already did, so I can't double jump.
Oh, you can't.
I can't already double.
At least for another like 10 minutes.
Oh God.
And I have
Folks,
to be,
start
I
a
have to be pretty
timer.
Obnoxious. Start a timer.
Okay, what's going on, big guy?
What?
How are you
talking
doing?
too much?
No. You're talking.
I'm talking too much. He's gonna beat me up after this.
Oh my God.
He's not gonna beat me
I
up.
could take him.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. He could take me on the ground.
I could take you every which way or whatever.
If I can stay up.
If you pop me one, I might. If you pop me one good early.
Here's the deal. I gotta keep my distance. If you get in close, it's all over.
I'm taking you to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm taking.
Here's the thing. I wrestled. I thought, I'm a wrestler. I'm a big wrestler. It doesn't work. It's not.
Yeah.
I can't.
It doesn't.
He fucks my shit up.
I mean,
if he gets in close and we're grappling, it's over.
But it's also kind of romantic.
It's always kind of romantic. Even when he gets that weird tone in his voice and I know he wants to hit me in the face.
That's right. I want to hit you in a sexual way in the face. No, what's been going on? Fuck the news. Fuck the world.
What's been going on with me? Oh man, we hustling. We hustling, trash monster. I don't know. You know, I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing good.
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, we did starting up the carpet cleaning thing again. It's been kind of stressful. A lot of weird things broke.
Yeah.
A lot of weird things broke.
Okay.
Today was a way longer day than it should have been.
So one thing, and I was like having to like do something so I was on a Zoom meeting about fair housing.
Okay.
For my job.
Oh
and
yeah, you got to deal with that shit.
it's not fun. But it's so much easier in Kitsa. It's so much easier. It's so funny. Before I got the job, I actually when I got the job and I was waiting to start, I was like, okay, I gotta brush up on some shit that like I don't remember. So I was like watching YouTube videos on fair housing, and it is the funniest, most like perfunctory canned shit every single time. Like, I don't know. I just watched this like one. I mean, they always just say the same like. Yeah, we just got to make sure, like, despite what people may think, like, we got to make sure that everybody is being treated equally because, we know it's like, I don't know, they talk about how, like, we need to give it an even playing field, right? Like, sure. But I remember, and which is, yeah, we do, absolutely. But it just seems...
You're like, but 1 second.
We do, but it's just funny because, like, the tone is more like, the tone of some of these people is like, we need to protect these people. Like, it's almost like, so one guy was like talking about, it was like a Zoom meeting between these three people, and one guy was just like, yeah, and like part of this is really like, everyone needs to be, sensitive, but he literally was like, also, something important is treat them differently. And then you could see the two other people like grimace. And then he realized what he said because he was trying to say like treat them differently in a positive way. Like give them preferential treatment because you need to help them. And then everybody was like grimacing and he was like, treat them differently, yada yada, word salad, equality, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because I don't know.
Because that is what it is.
It is what it is.
Because what he said was a Freudian fucking slip.
It is, yeah.
What he said was...
It's not always what it is. I mean, just like with any legislation, there's some stuff that's effective. There's some stuff that's like put in there and it's not actually real world.
Well, and
practical.
then there's implementation. Then there's the implementation
and there's unaffected consequences.
Sure.
That's the fucked up one. Unaffected consequences that people must do to adjust to shit that's unrealistic.
Yeah.
That's the fucked thing.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people, like a lot of rental companies will now start making you have insane qualifications just so they can actually have grounds to decline you. A lot of in Seattle. Because otherwise they can't like make a claim and you can't like go you can't like deny based on criminal status. You can't deny based on like source of income. It has to be like there's all these weird protected things that the tenants have, which is awesome in some cases, but there's a lot of fucking moving parts to the world. And there's some people that are on Section 8 that pay $20 a month, smoke weed in their unit, and drive an A6 and have their boyfriend live there and fucking illegally. And just take advantage of the system.
Or sell drugs out of their apartment.
Or sell drugs out
of their apartment.
But there's some people that literally almost cry for joy because they were homeless and they like I just had a life-changing experience by getting to get into a studio again at the age of 40. Yeah. So it's like, And that was a really crazy.
What do we do?
What do we do? We have to have better values as a fucking society, but it's like we can't because we're so big, we're so divided, there's something that's gone about the responsibility.
We have to have more. We have to have more brain power for analysis. We have to have more brain power for reviewing systems, for reviewing applicants, for reviewing, but it's not there. Right. It's not there.
I also think really quick while I'm on the same thing. I think that. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Also, just shit is so fucked up from the top down. Like, just there are elites. There are very much so, like, systems and apparatuses. And, like, as a person that has 2 kids and a boyfriend that works at O'Reilly's and you want to smoke weed and you pay Section 8, like, and you only pay $20 or whatever, like, I almost do understand, like, everything is so fucked, it's, like, hopeless. So why not get what I can fucking squeeze out?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
so
100%.
it's a wacky world,
well,
and there's no right answer.
That's where living in the middle, like, there's, like, sometimes, and there's margins. There's these areas, right? I feel like this is true. I feel like this is really true. There's, like, the absolute bottom is fucked, and it's the worst thing you could ever experience.
Of like poverty?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And of poverty, but I want to say there's more kinds of poverty than just wealth. There's like psychological poverty. There's like spiritual poverty. There's social poverty, right? Like if you live like I think you can make $80,000 a year, $120,000 a year, and live in social poverty and have a horrific fucking life. That's basically not worth living. I think that you can also live in psychological poverty where all of your defense mechanisms are constantly active and everything is bad. Everything is bad.
Wow, you look really cool.
Everything is bad no matter what happens to you, right? And but like I think there's this place that's like, and this is like I'm talking about like people that are starving, people that are like subjected to the sex trade, people that are like really, and then there's this kind of like kind of sweet spot right in here where you get access to a lot of subsidies, but you're like up enough on the food chain that it kind of makes life easier, and like as long as you're amenable to not having like huge goals, it's pretty dope actually.
Yeah, you can kind of have a holding pattern there.
Yeah, and if you're down with that, if you like that, then it's like why would I push through this threshold to go above this when I'm like really cozy right here?
Right.
I
just want to focus on raising my literal 2 daughters.
Whoa! Crazy idea!
Right.
Why would you be like, you know what, never mind, I am going to work 50 hours a week and take on, like, management positions and, like, have to fucking take calls at night and, like, that's what I deal with. I'm dealing with, like, a growing business where it's like,
but you
sorry, honey, I'm gonna, you know, but so then there's that threshold that's, like, kind of cozy, kind of nice, kind of cool. And then there's, like, this, like, middle class threshold where you, like, pass through this barrier and you lose access to all of these services and all of these things, and there's at the bottom end of that, I think it's pretty fucked. I think it's pretty fucking awful. Yeah. And
it's because you're in the worst of both. You're the people. I mean, if you're making $4 above minimum wage, you don't get a raise when minimum wage goes up $1.50 in Seattle. It's the worst place to be. Making a little bit more than minimum wage.
I just want to say in my business you do.
Okay, well, sure.
When minimum wage goes up...
But I did say in Seattle.
You did say in Seattle.
I did say in Seattle.
You did say in Seattle.
Protest too much.
Bad
business owner.
But then
look him up. Review him on the BBB.
Then there's this next category where you are making a pretty good, like, once you get to, like, let's say, like, 150 for a family, or like 200,000, you know, a year for a family, then you start to get to this kind of nice sweet spot again where you're like, okay, cool. We have like not fuck you money, but kind of like, you know what, fuck you money.
You have freedom money.
You have freedom money.
Which is the best kind of money there is.
And I think right there is kind of like pretty much the best. And then I think...
Kind of. Sometimes.
Then I think that you get to this place after that where you're like, I'm making $500,000 a year. Well, I don't have, like, real fuck you money. I can't, like, kill someone yet. I can't, like, kill someone outright in a city street.
Right.
But I've got a taste of it.
Yeah.
And I want fucking more.
Right.
And so then I feel like there's kind of this,
and then
this
after
slavery between like 500 and, like, 10 million a year where you're almost like, I want money so that I can do anything I want.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then there's this, and then I think there's another gap between like 10 million and like $1 billion a year.
Yeah.
And then once you break the 1 billion, you're kind of like, I'm flying on a spaceship. Yeah. I have laser beams now.
Right.
I have
It's about power, influence, cachet.
And it's literally about changing the direction of the human fucking race.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're like, maybe I feel sad sometimes, but I'm literally a demigod, so fuck it.
Yeah, what? I mean, there has to be a loneliness, especially when you're in competition with every other magnate demigod.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I mean, okay. Have you,
but is there a loneliness when you're on Epstein Island? There's.
I mean, there's a loneliness and a closeness. Really quick, did you hear about the Elon Musk Mark Zuckerberg fight? Like there was gonna be like a literal boxing match maybe between the two of them, and like
I heard about that, but it's not. Is it happening?
I don't even know. I guess
if they
Elon Musk.
If they did it, I would pay so.
Isn't
much
that fucking insane? Though?
They should do
it because
I think they should do it
because for them that is. I mean, sure, there's power, influence. They both have that. He's got Twitter. He's got Facebook. Now it's like I can fucking kick your ass, bro.
Yeah, it circled back, guys. The snake ate its tail. It's just dumb fucking monkeys.
Isn't that fucking so crazy?
I want him to fight. I really want him to
Zuck
fight.
looks fucking ripped, bro.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
Elon was like, "I'll take you, man. I'll take you, man." And then Zuck posts a picture and
dude,
he's like,
here I'm gonna
busy that weekend. Sorry,
let's see.
I'm busy that weekend.
Zuck versus Musk physique. Let's see.
Oh, is that a big thing?
I don't know. I'm just gonna look it up here.
In reflection on the whole giant TED Talks I just gave, and sorry for the giant TED Talks, guys. I love you guys.
I mean,
never
like,
want to bore you, but it's interesting that at the very beginning,
like I would not fuck with him. Mark Zuckerberg would like definitely kick my ass. Here.
God, he literally looks like if you turned. You remember, the cheese sticks, the cheese sticks guy that used to be in commercials? Like, there was, like, cheese sticks. But what was it called? There's, like, a word. The cheese sticks are called something. The brand of cheese sticks. What is it?
The cheese sticks?
Is it just called cheese sticks? There was a cheese sticks
like,
guy.
You're talking about mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, mozzarella sticks. Cheese sticks, like, for kids. Like, the cheese sticks we all ate as kids.
I remember the guy that had...
a mascot.
I remember there was a guy that had head like a fucking partially ripped open cheese.
Yeah, exactly. That's Mark Zuckerberg. Right there. I'm sorry. And go back. No. Go back to this. Go back. This one. This one is
it's
really.
The same. It's the same. It's the exact same.
Oh, it's the exact same. Okay.
Cheese stick mascot. I want to see. This guy, this gentleman right here.
Okay.
God, that is a deep cut, though.
It is a deep cut.
That really is.
If you guys ever want to kind of wild out on a Saturday, do a little bit of ketamine and watch 90s commercials.
You've talked about that.
If you're, you know what? If you're 40 right now, watch 80s commercials.
Watch them.
If you're 50 right now,
it's not even about the era. It's just about the marketing tactics.
Oh, it's just about understanding that you got fucking legit
everybody,
brainwashed.
everyone, and we still are. We still are.
Coors Light.
Look at you.
And Diet Coke.
At you.
Coors Light, Diet Coke.
Nothing more American than putting the brew in your mouth.
And Native Instruments. I'm also a Native Instruments cuck.
It should be called First Nations Instruments.
First Nations Instruments.
Okay, you goddamn fucking mook.
Just so you guys know, it is okay to say mook.
It is okay. No, it
sounds like a slur.
1,000% fine.
Not a slur.
Mook. It's not a slur. It's not a slur at all.
So in case anybody was worried.
Ford recalls, a lot of recalls these days, 870,000 F-150 trucks because of potential parking brake malfunction.
Okay, now wait a second. Those numbers are fucking insane. 870,000.
That's a lot. Think about
pickup trucks,
That's
you guys?
lot.
Is this a newer model? Can we see what year it is?
Ford Motor has recalled about 870,000 F-150 pickup trucks because of faulty parking brake that could turn on by itself, causing the driver to lose control. The recall includes 2021 to 2023 models of the F-150, according to recall documents posted Friday by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the NHTSA. Damages in the wiring of some F-150s could activate the truck's parking brake while someone is driving, causing them to lose control of the vehicle and crash.
Okay, so do you think $60,000 is a fair guesstimate point for that? $60,000?
Oh, compensation?
Well, because they have to take the vehicles back, so they're gonna have to compensate them for the purchase. So do you think 60,000, maybe 50,000 as like a general estimate for the cost of those
vehicles? Trucks are fucking expensive.
Trucks are fucking expensive.
I mean, I don't know how much of these trucks probably they need to compensate them greater than the MSRP value, is what I think.
Yeah, I think they need to compensate them basically the purchase value, what they purchased it for. You think more than that?
More.
You think more
Some
because
sort
of
of
the risk?
The risk.
They're not going to do that.
They're not going to.
They're not going to do
It's
that. Look at Trader Joe's. They had rocks in their fucking falafels, and they're like, come back and buy another load of groceries, and we'll give you $7.
We've got the better batch. We have signs. You can sign up for our email mailers.
That's the funniest thing about a fucking recall is it's like, come back to the store.
Right.
We'll give you $7. You buy $280 worth of groceries.
Oh my god.
Does that work for you? Trader Joe's is literally recalling the shit out of themselves.
What do you mean?
Just to bring people back into the store. They're like, oh, yeah, sorry, another recall. You love Trader Joe's.
The refund center's all the way in the back. Yeah. Dude, okay, so you're trying to do the math. Okay, so let's say it's 50,000.
50,000. 50,000. Is it? I cannot believe that number. 870,000. Okay,
almost a million. Upwards of 1 million, folks.
Folks.
What's the money on that?
This is not $500,000. This is not $500 million. The cost of this recall is $43.5 billion.
Yeah!
Dollars.
Yeah! I thought it would be in the billions. And that's
$43 billion.
Okay, wait. Is this the end for Ford? I mean, there's got to be some sort of weird way, right?
No.
But how? But it's like if you sue somebody and they don't have any money and then they owe you $1 million. They have nothing. How do you? What do you? You don't get your restitution.
But Ford, and that's why companies aren't doing self-driving cars.
How much is Ford worth? How much is Ford worth?
I'm gonna go out. I guess it can't be.
It can't.
It can't be trillions.
No way.
Nothing is trillions.
I think Ford is maybe worth like 20 billion.
No, fuck that. That's
more
bullshit.
That's got to be more.
It's got to be more than that.
That's got to be.
How much is Ford worth? Let's get the number. The number. We're gonna get the number. You heard it here.
53 billion.
Oh no, Ford! Oh god.
Okay, Ford, you can recover from this.
You have got this. I like Ford a lot. I like Ford a lot.
Make a call to Toby Keith. Make a call to Toby Keith. This worked 20 years ago. It'll work again today. Built Ford tough. The retro era.
Okay.
You need to get on this now. Get ahead of this, Ford.
We're starting a
hire Brotherwife.
We're starting.
Hire Brotherwife. We will take care of this for you, Ford. Because you know what? I drive a Ford.
I drive a Ford.
My dad was a Ford guy. Both Fords I've had, I've loved. Oh, you can't afford to not.
You can't afford to not.
Because the thing is,
fjording a river like this,
and our ability to defend you, you could consider to be our Ford A.
I feel like you could have leaned on the T a little bit harder. Ford Tay.
I didn't.
Ford.
I didn't
Tay.
Perfectly execute.
It was really close. It was like 90%.
Thank you. The recall includes 21 to 23s, like I had mentioned. Drivers of the truck with the brake issue may see a warning light on their vehicle's panel. The Michigan automaker said that it would fix the issue by installing a protective tie strap and tape wrap on the brake wiring, as well as replacing the rear axle wiring harness if necessary at Ford and Lincoln dealerships. The repairs will be made free of charge, Ford said. Drivers who have already paid a mechanic to fix the problem can be reimbursed by submitting paperwork to Ford by 9/11/2024. Never forget. They picked 11.
They picked 9/11.
They were like, don't forget 9/11, America. You love Ford. Ford loves you.
Okay,
you
so
love
they're
America.
gonna spend $7 on tape for.
They're literally 3M.
Did they kill anyone?
This is great for the folks at 3M.
This is great for 3M.
I imagine.
Wake up,
I imagine
people!
Chevy is behind this. Chevy has a fucking sleeper cell inside the Ford, just fucking untaping things.
Why would you not? I mean, when you're dealing with companies worth this much. Okay, so here's what I want to ask.
I'm curious.
How is a company that's doing a recall on 870,000 fucking trucks that are worth at least $50,000?
Yeah.
That equals $43 billion.
Yeah.
How's a company, just one of their models of trucks for 2 years, out of, I don't know, fucking 40 models of vehicles? 70 models of vehicles? How many models of vehicles? No, there's going to be a lot of models of vehicles. They're not going to just be like, here's our truck.
No,
here's our
I would
car.
say there's like 12.
Are there 12?
How many different
But how?
Ford truck models are there?
I mean, I guess it costs a decent amount to make a truck, doesn't it?
There are
It's not
3
cheap.
main Ford pickup trucks: the F-150, F-250, F-350. At the core, the differences are simple.
Half-ton truck, a 3/4, and a 1.
Oh, six type of. Okay, yeah.
6 types.
Okay,
of
so
Ford
there's 6.
trucks.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's Ford trucks. What about Ford vans? What about Ford sedans? What
Okay,
about
sure.
Ford? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So
I got
more than
you.
12, I would say. Probably
Okay.
Probably safely 18.
Wait, well, really
maybe
quick.
24, maybe even 30.
1 second though, because I thought I heard something a few years ago that was saying that Ford's only going to start doing trucks.
Hi, buddy.
We've got a young man on the brew
We
here.
got a young man on the brew. Hello.
I feel like we should either bring him in or take him out. I feel like we should either do the thing.
Jeff is
this
really
purgatory.
Good. Jeff is really good at casually like shutting shit down without like appearing like a
Well,
juggernaut.
no, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in or take him out.
This is what he does. He's doing a really good job right now. I don't know if you guys can see this.
We're running a production. Let's bring him in as a guest star or take him
Look
out.
at this. Look at this. Do you see this? Count the veins.
God,
Count the fucking...
yeah.
No. Count them! Count the veins! Ugh. Wait, can you seriously count the veins? I almost just gave myself
Since the beginning of 2021,
Oh,
Ford has only been making one car.
They only make one
They only make the Mustang. But that's car. I don't know about vans.
They make
I don't know about
E150s,
vans. Yeah,
E250s, E350s. They make
yeah. No, I got you.
something else too, probably.
What's going on here, though?
That seems like more than one car.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, listen. We're practicing.
There's like 7 cars on there.
Well,
7? Is that 8?
no,
That's 8
because these are the same Escape. 2 Escapes, 2 F-150s.
Oh, and those are the trucks too.
Yeah.
But those are hybrids. Those aren't their gasoline models.
Well, one's Lightning. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I mean, I'm guessing that's probably an electric truck.
Okay.
It's
well,
called Lightning.
That's
Do you know what Lightning is? Do you know what Lightning is?
okay. Let's bring Max in or take Max away.
It's frictive electricity. It's frictive electricity.
Oh my
It's,
god,
it's static charge in the clouds.
folks! Goodness. We are a band that's also a game show, by the way, and we need to get back to that. We need to get back to that. We've got a hype reel that we're going to be disseminating to various channels. I'm very excited to bring that to folks.
Oh, you guys are gonna love it. You
It's
guys
gonna
are
be
really
good.
gonna like it.
It's gonna be good.
You guys are really gonna like it.
And then in addition to that, we have some songs.
We could
that we're
show them the
recording.
finished hype reel today.
Yeah, let's do it.
You
Can
want to show them
you
the
pop her
finished-
up?
Yeah, I'll pop her
So
up. I'm gonna go over to the real computer. Now.
Okay, yeah.
I fucking hate this piece of shit. I'm
I
gonna get a
get it.
real computer over here.
I get it. Here, I'm gonna tell him about. Wait, can we bring him in? Can we bring him in though? Pass him through the window.
Bring him in.
Pass him through the window.
This is the boy.
This little guy.
The boy, Mr. Lupin through the
Oh,
gateway.
he's got such a big smile. This is
hello.
TT's son.
Lupin, can you smile for the camera? Yeah, can you smile?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
He loves his mom.
Ah,
You're on the TV.
he's getting stage fright. He had it for a moment, but then he started second guessing himself.
Sorry, buddy. I didn't
Ugh.
mean to terrify you.
Things change.
It's hard.
God,
It's hard on
baby.
the screen.
They pivot.
It's not easy.
God, they pivot.
You know what I've really been running into lately?
What's that?
Just I'm sweating too much on the brew. I'm sweating too much.
Really?
I'm sweating too much up here, but I'm really.
You had something
sweating
going
too
on
much
right
down
here. Is that? It's a skin or something.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
don't know that I have lots of. I'm a snake person. I'm a lizard people.
You've been out here shedding.
I've been out here shedding.
You've been out here shedding.
Yeah, you guys see that? That's just one of many.
Oh wait, here, pop it off.
Pop it
We
off?
promised him. Pathetic little nipple time.
Oh!
With that
Oh, it's pathetic. Let it
PLNs.
be nipple time. Literally.
Yeah, look at these.
3/4 of an inch
I mean,
across.
I never noticed, but they are
They're
rather
extremely
petite.
small. And
Rather petite.
Lupin has very small nipples as well.
God damn.
I'm waiting to see if we get 6 more viewers or if we lose all 6 viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, you never know. You never know.
I'm sorry, cuz. I'm sorry, Steph.
No, I mean it comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory.
Comes with the territory.
It comes with the
You were getting the hype reel loaded though. That
Y'all
was what
wanna
was
see
going
the
on.
hype reel?
Yeah,
I just threw beer at you.
I liked that.
You did?
So we've got several songs. We're gonna release a double in the next 6 weeks.
In the next 6 weeks,
We're gonna have
or,
2 songs.
Or I will eat all of the toenails off of my foot without cutting them first. That means I'm gonna tear with my
Okay,
my
folks.
mouth and teeth.
All right, we're gonna release 2 singles.
Oh fuck.
We've got. Let's
Can I make
see.
it one toe? Can I make it one
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So,
I'm
folks,
revising it to one toe.
by
I'm gonna eat the
September,
toenail
by
off of
Friday,
one toe.
September 8th, we are announcing to you right now. Friday, September 8th, we are releasing a double Embers and Taking Time, 2 new Brotherwife songs. Or Tyler eats all of the toenails off of both of his feet.
No, just one toenail.
Off of both
Here's
of
the
his
thing,
feet.
I can legitimately do it for this one toenail. I can legitimately do it.
But not the cursed
I'm
toe.
not gonna...
Wait, do I get to pick which toe?
No, it has to be the one toe. I can knock that off.
Well, can we close out with 2 things? Showing the good folks at home the toe difference in your toes, and then 2 showing the good folks the hype reel.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, here, may I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna do it while I look into your eyes. Though.
Okay.
Okay, other one. I want to do it with my teeth just for the value, but I can't. I know you had a long day.
I love taking my socks off at the end.
All right, so this one looks great.
This one looks
This
really
is great.
healthy.
Oh, you
I
do?
have
You
a blood-
do have
I have a
that.
blood blister.
Okay, let's see if I can.
Just force it. Just force it down. Force it. Really force it.
Okay, he's looking
That's a
pretty
good normal toe.
He's looking pretty good, right?
That's a good normal toe. Ah!
Okay.
You couldn't force somebody with big legs like that. But with my chicken legs,
Thankfully,
Tina
you
Pika,
shouldn't
if you're
be
watching,
I don't even want to touch this one, but I
you
will.
have to. Get it around. Get it around. Ah! Okay, you're gonna break my fucking ankle. Oh fuck! That actually got pretty intense.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, I didn't show him though. Okay.
I know.
I didn't show
We're
him
gonna figure
though.
this out. We're back
I
up to
touched
6
it though,
viewers.
so I
They
have.
love it. They love it.
I love it. Wait, here. Can you balance and I'll get close?
Yeah.
Okay, but I need you to spread a little bit. Spread your toes a little bit. Don't move too much. Let it feel focus. That's pretty good, but I need it to.
It doesn't look that horrific.
Yeah, it's not translating insanely well. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Fuck.
There we go. All right.
So I'm gonna eat all the toenail off of that toenail because it's possible to actually tear. There's 2 layers. I have a disease, dyshydrotic eczema, but mixed with some kind of something else. And the toenail separates into 2 layers, so I can literally chew all of the toenail off.
Yes.
So, but basically, what I'm saying is we're gonna release it by that day. I'm not gonna fucking eat that toenail.
Yeah, we're gonna release it September 8th.
If
You
I
heard it
have
here,
to,
folks.
I'm gonna need you to do something super fucked up, like drink a big cup of spoiled milk.
No.
Not this time, because I'm getting punished for this time.
Yeah.
But next time.
I could do one. I'll do one next time. Yeah.
You just really push super hard for us to release on time. That time.
I'm gonna push hard to release this time. You vote, folks.
We're
Do
gonna
you
give
want?
them the hype
Do you
roll.
want me? I can't ask them to vote because they're gonna ask for the toenail.
They're gonna ask for the toenail.
Yeah. You get no
They might
toenail.
not. Like, it's very possible no
they just
one wants to fucking see
A
it.
lot of people at the last show were like, I liked the antics, but I wanted to hear more music. That was the greatest compliment anyone could ever say. And maybe not the greatest, because, one time, Kevin, the fucking bouncer security guard at Numos, said that we have more charisma in our pinkies than he has in his entire body, which I felt...
Oh, wow.
I was like, that's not true, because Kevin, you are fucking God amongst men. But that was really nice. That was really nice. And another guy at the Grad Nights called me a God tier hype machine.
Wow.
Yeah. So, folks, if you want to experience a God tier hype machine times 2, come out to a show. Watch one of our extended live streams.
Maybe
There's
1.8.
We got
1.8.
1.8. Okay.
Folks, here we go.
There we go.
Here's the finished hype reel.
Yeah. Finish hype reel.
Here's the finished fucking hype reel. I'm gonna turn off the lo-fi girl.
Yeah. Turn off the lo-fi girl.
She's gonna chill out for a second, and we're gonna give you
hype reel a la Brotherwife.
hype reel all about the wife.
Oh wait, I guess it's not the Brotherwife!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great war break.
Good for kids.
Great for kids.
I'll say that in a
Ladies and gentlemen,
No brainer.
They're not like just would you be interested?
Go million to Jelly's a pizza party. Okay, don't touch it, don't touch it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Persons strive for high ideals.
You may not like it, but you will respect it.
Oh shit! I was not expecting that. Hype reel.
That's our hype reel.
That's our hype reel. We're trying to just let you know what we about. So if you like what you see, then we like you as a person.
That's really nice if you like what you see.
Yeah.
You know what would really help us, guys, is if you would fucking share some of our shit.
Share a little something.
Share some of our
like
shit.
a little something. Tell a friend.
We're not begging for money.
We're not begging. If you want to send a little money, we will
will
start.
We
There
don't
was a
expect your
QR
money.
code. We can make sure you get the compensation. We love you. You know, you're here.
You make this worth it.
That's
Literally,
huge.
if you guys didn't show up, this would not. We would not.
When we see
well,
six,
we probably still would do it.
We still would. We
still would do
the
it.
problem is, we were doing this without the cameras and the lights. And we were like, we need to just make some sort of use of this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's so
We're
nice
in
to
the
have
news
you guys
day.
here, though. It's fucking
We really
amazing
do.
having you guys here.
One team, one dream, baby.
It's really
We're
fun.
gonna do cool shit. We're gonna open for Steel Beans. We're gonna play awesome venues. We're gonna do just really engaging, amazing, unique things that people will remember for the rest of their lives. We're literally going to do that,
Some of you
and we already
watching
have.
right now are going to do something that you regret for the rest of your
Ideally,
life. On camera.
ideally. But you will be compensated. We gave out $100 as a cash Venmo prize. As a Venmo prize. We wanted cash.
Just say
We
cash
can't.
prize.
I
Just say
know.
cash prize.
I'm trying to. Genevieve, if you're on, I don't want,
She said she got $100.
She got 100.
She could cash. She could ATM it out. She could ATM it out if she
We've
wants.
given fire extinguishers.
We've given fire
worth
extinguishers.
$80+.
We've given masks.
We've given
bleacher grabber
Bloomingdale's
claws.
ladies hats.
We gave how many dollars in pennies?
50. We gave
$50 in
We gave
pennies.
leeches. I mean, folks, come to a show.
Come to a fucking show.
Come to a frickin' show, bro.
Thank you for tuning in
We love you.
for the brew with Brotherwife. You guys are literally the fucking best.
Mwah, 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 mwah.